Nearly set to go. Willie Pike on board. No luck in the first two on foes for Will. The light flashing. And the field stands, they're poised, set, ready to go. They're off and they're racing. Slip the jab, missed the start slightly. Finito Webb with no pace going right back with Zinni Can Run and Risker the first to get going. Nasturith, it had won the start. Away quickly also is Due Tell. Fired out of the gates to lob right behind Nasturith. Mandible Magic going forward, settling up there, running fourth, Roaming America. Slip the jab has now got going and started to pick up some ground here at the 600. Espresso Time was beaten to the punch early and settled back midfield. Finito Webb just up ahead of it near the rail. A length and a half to Wayfinder back in the field. Buster's Babe. I'm a Soul Man's right off the track back there near the tail. Zinni Can Run. And next to last is Risker. At the 300, Nasturith in front. Mandible Magic loomed as the immediate danger. She goes to work on Nasturith. Mandible Magic and now Slip the Jab. Here's Slip the Jab right over the top of them with 100 left to go. Slip the Jab strikes the lead and gets the money first up. Too good for them. Slip the Jab. One from Nasturith. Mandible Magic running on Buster's Babe from Roaming America. Behind them Wayfinder, followed further back Finito Webb, and then came Due Tell. Next home behind them Zinni Can Run. Espresso Time never came into it. Neither did I'm a Soul Man, who finished right back there in the field. And last to greet the judge is Risker. Well, they must have fancied this 3-year-old here this afternoon for a number of reasons, notwithstanding the money. 7 into 480. Only began fairly, but Chris Parnham was able to fire the 3-year-old up and have him better than midfield after they got going into stride. And with Nasturith making all the running, looked as though it had Mandible Magic's measure, but not Slip the Jab first up. And this has delivered a very timely win for trainer Luke Fernie, whose stable is back in the zone at the moment too. Number 2, Slip the Jab, takes out the third event of the day. You'll find from 6, Nasturith, Holly Watson, and Mandible Magic will be third. 9, ridden by Natika Reardon. Although we're still waiting for the numbers to come to hand. Slip the Jab owned by Luke Fernie, G Flay, Mrs M Flay, P and B Flay, T Flamati, P Flamati, W Golding and D Hartigan. And he's the son of Written Tycoon from Ariaz, a daughter of Charge Forward. That was just his 4th lifetime start. Always showed a bit. Slipped the jab, and he certainly showed what he's capable of here this afternoon in the care of Luke Fernie and handled there by Chris Parnham. Second, 6, Nasturith by Safeguard from Unruffled, prepared by Dion Luciani, ridden by Holly Watson. And 9, third, Mandible Magic by Longleaf out of Mandible, trained by Neville Parnham and ridden by Tiki Reardon. 2, 6, 9, 8, Buster's Babe, 4th home. A length of short head. The time is still to come after the Swan Draft Maiden. Going into race number 4 next, over 2100, the Western Race Picks handicap. No changes there. And the Luke Fernie stable becoming very effective in the last month or more, and getting right back into the thrust of producing these winners and producing them first up just like this.
Yes, Darren, great to see Luke Fernie back in strong form. Luke, congratulations. Slip the jab. What were your thoughts after jumping, after he's a little bit slow to begin?
It was actually the plan to ride him in behind him today. He weren't planning to be miles off him, but he was punching in his races early in his career, and we thought we'd chuck a tongue tie. He might have been choking down a little bit and ride him for cover and see if he can sprint, because his work's been super all through his career, and finally today he showed what he can do.
So has he been able to mature a little bit this preparation?
I thought he had matured a lot, and then he dumped Chris going out the mountain enclosure, and I thought, shit, we're in a bit of trouble here. I don't know if he's going to make it around, but uncharacteristic, maybe just a bit sort of worked up first time at the races this prep without a trial, and it's a good result for Greg and Mickey. They took over some shares of some owners that were in the horse. I won't say what I want to say, but it's good to get a result for them.
Well, perhaps when he dumps the rider, it's always when the price starts to firm a little bit there, so we'll move on from that. But you've got a few runners in again on Saturday. Best of those?
Excess Baggage, another one. There's no excess baggage with her now, so she can get a result. That'd be great. And Melatier in the last, he went super the other day, so hopefully we can get a result there.
Just the one runner and a winner here today. Off to the pool now?
Yeah, might go to the bar.
Well done here.
Thank you.
Luke Fernie there after the win of Slip the Jab, a very nice win, and as we just heard of, was able to get back a little bit, and Chris Parnham steered perfectly.
Certainly did. Chris, talk us through the mounting yard through to the barriers to start with.
Yeah, he got a bit frisky in the mounting yard, so yeah, it was all good though. We jumped back on the track and away we went.
And then out of the barriers, looked like he was just a touch slow.
Yeah, well, Luke wanted me to try and get a bit of cover with the good speed on paper, so didn't rev him out by any sorts, and he's probably just a touch slow, and he just worked probably still a touch keen in the run, but no, it was good that we were able to get the last crack at him and ran it from the line pretty nice.
He certainly did attack the line really well.
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully he can go on with it from here. He probably needs to, iron out a few of his mid-race behaviours, but I think if he does, he'll make the grade.
Quick word on the two features on the weekend, a word on Aberdeen Flyer and one on Masmello.
Yep, both good chances. Aberdeen Flyer probably sat a little bit too close in the run the other day, so yeah, we might have an opportunity to ride him with a bit of cover and let him hit the line, and Masmello is still a fair way off her grand final, so yeah, she'll be there to run a good race, but she's drawn barrier 1, so yeah, she'll get a bit of cover and run on.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Chris Parnham. He combines with Luke Fernie and Slip the Jab, taking out the Swan Draft maiden over the 1,000 metres here. 2, 6, 9 and 8, the numbers. First leg of the main quaddie up next.